So what is up, guys? Welcome to your top 10 legendary tier list. These are the top 10 legendaries I feel that can still keep up with the meta today. So without further ado, let's get started. So Psycho Red is definitely still a good leader to be playing on the ladder. Very strong combos. He keeps it real. He keeps it connected. All of his threes keep him where he's at. The 1-5 is the only thing that slows him down as a character. But keep in mind that Psycho Red has this combo potential for a reason because of Psycho Storm, stealing energy, and getting the job done. So that's why Psycho Red is still on my top 10 legendary tier list, along with Lord Drakken. Lord Drakken's also amazing for what he does. He brings in the action, he brings in the cancels, he's able to do certain combos and get the job done. Lord Drakken has always been a good legendary, and if you own this character, you are good to go because Lord Drakken is still very viable today. It's for real. Number 8, I'm giving it to Korak because ever since he got that shield bash, I enjoy doing the shield bash and dark magic strike again. It's very nice, it's very strong, it's very powerful. It does a lot of damage, as you can tell from the other breakers we have saw. It does a hell amount of damage once it fully connects. That's why Korak definitely kind of stays in my epic list. Not because I respect the dude, but I appreciate what he has done in this game way back in the day, and now that Shield Bash came back. Obviously, we can bring him back to a 4, so he could fight most of the minute, but what he has now, he could kind of keep up with some of the stuff today. Number 7 is Ryu Ranger. Ryu Ranger is really good. He still keeps up everything you need. His 3 and 4s are always nice. Little poke there with the Sakuto Rush into Rise Hadouken into Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki getting nerfed on damage was a sin, but again, now we're getting Scorpino with amazing damage, so hopefully that gets worked around. But Ryu is another character I still appreciate that could take on the ladder, still do work, and still try to do his very best to get you in those epic tier listings. So number 6, we have ChunLi Ranger. I appreciate where she's at. Even after her nerf, she still fights like a champ. She brings in a lot of heat with those kicks and that breaker and that shield. Everything about ChunLi Ranger can still man up to the meta today with all these characters. So I don't put it past people not dropping her because she still can keep up a fight with a lot of the people today. I appreciate where she's at. And, you know, the fact that they had to nerf Kisarayu was a mistake, but it is what it is, but I still keep her in my epic tier list for still a good legendary leader today. She still puts in the work. Next, we have Eric. Eric has worked his way up to this legendary tier list for a long time. He was so trash 2 years ago, and then lo and behold, they do one update, and now he is actually a freaking champ. He's an actual legendary you want to have, maxed out, have a good time with, and legit, that's what he's all about these days. Eric is really good as a character. He still keeps up with a lot of the stuff today. He can definitely take on the new meta with his techniques and his energy rechargers. And that's what I appreciate about Eric Myers and his impact, on said meta. Number 4, I'm putting in Jason Lee Scott. He definitely puts in some work as well. He may have gotten nerfed, but he still fights like a champ. That rising power slash going into his Dragon or power leap makes up for all the damage output he's not getting in. And I do appreciate where he's at now. I guess not too OP with that 3-cost shield, but it's okay. Doesn't hold him back from being a good leader. After playing him a couple times, I really would still play Jason Lee Scott today for being a great leader in general. So number 3, we have Omega Ranger. Omega Ranger never made this list. He never makes any of my lists, but today, after his buff not so long ago, he finally made the legendary tier list for me as one of the top brass, because his kick is fast and because you can legit do some cancel into hyper mode, into blast mode, into electric mode, and you have light beam attack kind of balancing you out. He definitely is a great character nonetheless. Sam has really worked his way up to being on this tier list, and I appreciate where he's at now as a strong lone warrior with his tech looking like this. It is amazing to see. Lo and behold, hyper mode is a 2-cost and Tommy's shield is a 2-cost, but thank God Tommy's shield was a 2-cost. Thank God it was a shield that couldn't activate unless hit, so he kept it balanced. So I was more for that. That's why Sam makes the top 3. And obviously, you already know Tommy's going to make the top 3. Very stupid leader, very strong once his moves go off. He definitely can keep up with a lot of the characters. He keeps up with half the staff in the game. He has too much tech that he can go around. He has ultra tech. He has extra damage tech with Shinobi Jitsu. And he gets to keep all that stuff. It's ridiculous enough to make this character on the list. It'd be stupid not to put him on the list, but he definitely makes the list for being that character. And you know what? It just goes to show at least half this list isn't all Mighty Morphin at the end of the day. So I'm glad to see where Tommy's at as Ninjetti. But hopefully the next new release coming next month will top this, because right now Enway has been trying to top every character release. So now I'm expecting something really strong after this character for sure. Last but not least is Dagon, number 1 on my draft pick, because Dagon's amazing with Solaris Succession. All of his 3-cost moves are ridiculous. He has a heal factor. He has extra combos that only cost 3, 3, 3, little 4s, and it's just an amazing character nonetheless. Dagon was a great way to start off the year. I love this character. I hung out with the dude, and it was amazing to be in this man's presence. He has taught me well in the art of Mystic Force, and it was a great succession. So I really do appreciate Dagon. He definitely took the number 1 spot in my legendary list for sure. He does a lot of work, and you know what? I honestly appreciate where he's at. I wouldn't really change a thing. I love what he does. If they change him, I'm going to be very sad. But Dagon definitely takes the number 1 spot here. I still love what he can do. He can do a lot of stuff that can bypass some of that Tommy stuff with the Magic Carpet, because Mystic Carpet is amazing during those matchups. So that is that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching your top 10 legendary deck. Top 10 legendaries. Thanks y'all for watching. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. I'll see you all another time. Peace.